Last week, I came very close to ending this series, and the reason why I came close to ending it derives itself from two opposing sides. You see, on the one hand, I want to max in every version of RuneScape, but on the other, I want my channel to grow and be vibrant in the hope that this hobby that I've been doing for the past 5 years becomes something more than just a hobby in of itself, that it can become something that I am proud of. You see, I celebrated my 5th anniversary on YouTube back in April of this year, and I use the word celebrate badly because I don't know how else to put it. There isn't really much for me to celebrate on this channel beyond the fact that I have maxed twice in this game that I've been talking and making videos about for all this time. I say using the word celebrate badly here because I don't feel like I have accomplished anything of note since I've begun this channel. I do consider this channel up until this point a failure, and whilst there is still some time left for me to do something extraordinary to happen, I cannot abide this failure anymore. Until an extraordinary stroke of luck comes my way, this channel is and will remain to be an abject failure to me. The fault is with me, of course. I am the reason why this channel is failing, and I am the reason why I haven't done anything with it. I have learned much in the past 5 years when it comes to making videos about RuneScape, and in comparison to the type of player I was in 2015, I am now 20 times the player that I was compared to back then. And yet, despite these positives, I have failed to meet my own expectations when it comes to being a content creator in this community. So I held these two realizations in both hands. That my channel is failing and will continue to fail so long as I continue doing the things that I've been doing for the past 5 years. And so long as I continue to fail, then this hobby will remain a hobby rather than the life-changing thing that I would like it to be. And then, in my other hand, I have this objective that I badly want to meet because I want to be special, and I want to do something that no other player has done before. I want to max in every version of RuneScape, and with this realizations, I have come to further realize that these two things, which I previously thought were in support of each other, are in fact in opposition. I cannot grow this channel so long as I continue trying to max in every version of this game, because there aren't many people who want to watch such a thing. And for me to grow this channel, I have to begin making content that has nothing to do with this objective. So, if you have reached the end of this monologue, then you already know what I have decided to do. You are an adult, just like me, and so I will treat you with the respect that you deserve. These realizations and this monologue to which I have basically started this video off with isn't an attempt to make you feel sorry for me, or even an attempt to tell you that I'm feeling sorry for myself. It is simply to say that I know that this video, and the videos that I already made, and the videos that I will make in the future will not grow this channel, and only a few of you will likely follow these videos from the start to the end, and that I am okay with it. There was a time that I felt sorry for myself, but this time has passed. In fact, it passed last week, actually. I am going to continue to chase the stream of maxing in every version of RuneScape at the cost of my channel, and at the cost of myself. There have been many nights in the past couple of years since I began chasing the stream where I have often contemplated giving up because it would be easier. And there have been several more where I haven't even wanted to log into any one of my accounts. And the closest I came to quitting completely was last week, after my first ever month on YouTube, where I had a consistent viewership of a series that I ultimately didn't care about. The only thing I care about now is maxed. The only thing I want to do now is max in every version of this game. I don't care about anything else now. This is what I want, and if you're in that small crowd of people set to come along with me, then thank you for being there where many others are not. I appreciate you more than you know. And whilst I won't lie to you and tell you that I love you, what I will say is this: even if it comes to a point where there is only one of you, or 10 of you, or 50 of you, or perhaps even 100, that is enough for me now. This is an episode where my dream of becoming a YouTuber died, but my dream to max in this game that I love was revitalized. Fuck the normies and the mob who want to be entertained by praps who dance to them like monkeys that they are. I am Vizela, and I will max in every version of RuneScape.
So I was looking through my bank and my current quests, and I noticed that I started the Grand Tree somewhere along the line, and I was basically 1/4 of the way through the quest. So I'm actually going to go for a Dragon Scimitar by completing Monkey Madness 1. I'm pretty experienced in doing the quest, so I'm going to go and buy some mine runes to get some fire strikes together so I can kill the demon, complete the Grand Tree, and then I'm going to complete Monkey Madness, and then I'm going to go for a Dragon Scimitar. So in my next clip, you should probably be seeing me with a Dragon Scimitar. Okay, I'm already having good vibes about starting this series because that is the fastest and easiest time that I've ever found the Draconia Rock whilst completing this quest. Fuck me. So we're currently on our way to the Agility Pyramid to raise 300k. The 200k I'm going to spend on the reionization puzzle that you have to complete to get past the first chapter of Monkey Madness 1, as I'm crap at puzzles and I can't be bothered to spend around 20 to 30 minutes basically figuring out that puzzle whilst I can just do this. And I needed to go here anyway for the extra 100k that I need to spend to buy my own Dragon Scimitar from the Scimitar shop on Apetol. And as you can see in my inventory, I've actually already been to the Agility Pyramid off camera. I was just there and I caught a level 55 Scold with 1 key there for some reason. And I had a bit of a fight with him, but I only had 2 tuna on me because I wasn't expecting any PKs to be there. So I have banked and I'm on my way back now, and I have a lot more tunas, and it appeared that he was using cake to heal up. So if I do catch him again, it's going to be a pretty easy kill, even though he's using Fire Blast. He didn't have any protection prayers though, so I have protection from magic. So if I don't catch the guy, then at least I'll be able to get the 300k that I need to complete Monkey Madness 1 and get my Dragon Scimitar, so it'll all work out and it will be all efficient. And there he is. Let's try and take this guy out. Good fight. Thanks for your key, bro. Wow, that's a fucking lot. That is a lot. That is quite a lot. How much cash? 60k. How many death runes? 143. Bro, what a way to fucking start this series. I'm fucking gassed. So I was originally going to wait for my home teleport to restore, but I realised that I actually looted lore runes from that guy and I had enough to teleport to Varrock, so I thought might as well come here. 83k, not too bad, not too bad. Let's see what the keys were. 63k from the start. Garden boots, I don't know what there were. 14 lore runes, 60 blood runes, and some herbs. Not too bad. And then this was obviously the guy that he killed. Must have been new to the game mode, but yeah, I'll take that key and then I'll bin this one. What a way to start the series. What a way. Right, let's continue getting our 300k. That's sped up the process by a lot. Well, hello there. We've just stumbled across a level 16. Was that worth the 30-minute scroll? Well, we'll find out if we ever get PK'd. Alrighty, this is going to signal the last pyramid top that we're actually going to claim. I've decided that I'm going to pull out with the 200k right now and then complete Monkey Madness 2, or 1 I should say. And what I'm going to do is, after I complete Monkey Madness 1, I'm going to try and do Lava Dragons. I think they're still unlocked in World 45, and I have a lot of runes, so if I do get killed by 120, which I actually have seen before happen to Abominable Alien, a streamer that I watch on Twitch, it would be quite rip if I died with all that magic experience. So Gonna see if this key is worth anything, and then let's go and complete Monkey Madness 1. So I just completed the major arena scene as I was going out to Lava Dragons, and I decided to go with the Guffet's Cape because I might use the Guffet spell later on in the series for the Dagon Rex if I ever decide to grind for a Berserker ring whilst you're doing the Dagon Rex safe spot in the method. And yeah, I'm just heading down to Lava Dragon now and let's see what we get. Oh my god, the very first kill and we got a rune kite shield straight away. That is fucking a mega drop. After I kill this dragon, I'm putting that straight into my deposit box, as I have been at Lava Dragons before on World 45 and I know that a team can show up anytime, and currently I'm sitting next to this guy. I had a little chat with him, and he's teamed with the two guys up there, and I know for a fact that those two guys up there are alts for other accounts, as he just confirmed that one of them has a 124 combat main. So yeah, we're getting out of here as soon as we kill this dragon. And that's my last dragon run for this time. What did we get? We got nothing, so let's go and complete Monkey Madness 1, bang out this quest, get our dragon scimitar and max this account. And there it is, Monkey Madness 1 complete. Only took us 2 hours to do. Unfortunately, I couldn't get a gold bar, so I had to go and get my smithing level up, which is why it took me a long time. So what we're going to do is we're going to go and get our training from, oh, well, I can't pronounce the name. I was going to try in there, but I can't even pronounce the name. And then we're going to work on getting our dragon scimitar. So I've just spent the last 20 minutes trying to buy a dragon scimitar. I managed to get one for 120k off this lady here, Ray of Light. Thank you for that if you watch this video. And I tried to buy a rune scimitar, but the guy who had it in the Rock West was selling it for 35k, which I don't think is worth it. So I'm actually going to have to stick with an adamant sword. And I think before I begin my melee training to start using the Dragon Scimitar, I'm actually going to complete Dragon Slayer, because I remember when I was playing the Deadman mode on and off, I actually started Dragon Slayer and I got to the part where I can actually go and kill Alvarg and then bring the head to the guy in Edgeville. So I'm going to go and complete that quest because it will give me some good defense and strength XP. And it will only take me about 20 minutes to do that quest and finish it, and then I can begin my melee training. So I just killed Alvar, we have the head, we're going to hand it in now to the guy to finish the quest. And I have 109k on with me so I can buy a rune plate body. And I'm also going to buy a green D-hide body. I'm 72 range, but I can basically use the green D-hide body now as tank armor in case a mage does get on me. Let's teleport to Rook. And now all I need to do is get to 60 attack to use my Dragon Scimitar, and then I'll use that to get 65 so I can then go to the Warriors Guild to get my Dragon Defender. And I think I'm going to try and get a Slayer task from the Wilderness Slayer Master. So when I am training, I might get a mysterious emblem, and then I can basically start working on getting a rune pouch for much later on. But 52 strength and 48 defense, it wasn't that worth it, but at least now I can use a rune plate body. And we missed the level up, but there is 60 attack. We can now wield the Dragon Scimitar. So I'm going to finish this bear task on this wilderness task, and then I'm going to then grind out 65 attack and 65 strength at a secret training spot, which I will show in the next clip. So I'm about to complete the Nature Spirit quest, which is one of the pre-requirements that I need to get piety for much later on. But the reason why I'm doing it now is because I want to get my 65 attack and 65 strength on gas. Now that might seem very random to you, but it isn't random. It's pretty well planned. I basically found this out in the recent seasonal. Basically, when you kill gas, they will give you a prayer XP, which is equivalent to a baby dragon. And in World 45, when you kill a gas per gas kill, you get 166 XP drop. And that's not the only reason, they also drop herbs, so it's a pretty good spot to train in, particularly considering the fact that nobody ever comes through Mort Maya. I probably have already released a video on this at the time. I haven't actually done a video, but I'm planning to make a video on gas as an alternative prayer method, because people struggle getting the early protection, like protect from melee in the early game. And the great thing about this as well is that right here you can pray at the altar of nature and you'll get your prayer experience back. So it's very easy to fill the droid pouch to then kill gas. So it's a really good method, and I'm going to go and bank now to withdraw my dragon scimitar, and I'm going to be training on gas and farming the herbs that I can collect from them. So I'm back at the agility pyramid, basically rebuilding for the second time on this video. I've died twice off the video, and I basically got killed last night whilst I was teleporting into Camelot. I had a level 89 major camping the teleport spot. I got to 65 strength and almost 61 attack, and I ran out of the tuna and swordfish at gas, so I decided to teleport to Camelot, and then I was going to fish some tuna and swordfish there, but the level 89 was there. So I'm rebuilding for the second time in the process of making this video. I'm going to get my rune plate body, rune legs, and dragon scimitar back. I have 2 kite shields left because I got 3 kite shield drops from lava dragons at the beginning of this video. And then what I'm planning to do is I'm going to go and complete the free-to-play quest, the Corsair Curse, as after you complete Dragon Slayer and you complete the Corsair Curse, you can bank at Corsair, and there's a resource area at the, I think it's the northeast, the most western part of the island. There is a resource area where you can fish tuna and swordfish, which is the best food that I can fish at the moment, as I currently don't have enough money to afford sharks and so on. So that's the plan, and I will see you when I complete the Corsair Curse. And here we are completing the quest, Corsair Curse. We can now bank on Corsair Cove. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to whip out my harpoon, then to fish myself a lot of food and tuna and swordfish from the resource area west of here, and then I'll be banking the tuna and swordfish here until I think I have enough to get myself to 65 attack, and then we're going to go to the Warriors Guild. And it is done. 65 attack is done. We can now enter the Warriors Guild. Let's teleport out immediately and start preparing for our Dragon Defender grind. Well, it was certainly a challenge getting to this point. We had to do a lot of quests. We had to basically work with limited resources. But here we are entering the Warriors Guild for the first time on Deadman mode. I haven't even done this on the seasonal before. And yeah, it's going to be certainly a challenge getting the Dragon Defender on World 45, as I do believe this place does get capped down a lot by clans and PKers who are coming to use the bank here. But that concludes this episode. I'm going to buy some strength pots and so on, and I'm going to end this episode here. Check out the next one, which will be uploaded tomorrow, where I shall be getting my Dragon Defender and so on, and I will see you in that episode. Thanks for watching.
So I know I just said at the end of the video that this progress video was ending, but I couldn't end it there. That was an old progress video. I did say at the beginning in some like text that I edited in that the progress video that you just watched was an old progress video that I recorded back in 2018. The plan was for me to begin maxed with the Deadman mode server. However, I decided against that because I wanted to finish maxing on the main game, as I hadn't done that yet. And then when I maxed on the main game, Twisted League happened, and during the course of 2019 I also started a Hardcore Ironman, which I've also been uploading videos on. But I wanted to include at the end of this video that I still have a couple of old footage for Deadman mode that I want to feature before I get into showing the progress that I've made in the in World 45 since I revived the project. I started playing World 45 again last week, and the plan is for me to make progress videos about World 45 whilst playing it at the same time as all the other accounts, because if I played each game mode singly, what would end up happening was it would take me into my late 30s to finish maxing every game mode, whereas I do have the ability to multi-log and play multiple game modes at the same time. So what I'm trying to say is next week I will be debuting another episode of Dead Man Mode from 2018, another progress video that I recorded back in 2018, and I will also be uploading another progress video for Ultimate Iron Man mode, as I've also started that up again. And I recorded a Ultimate Iron Man progress video that I also didn't release back in 2019, and then I've been coming back and forth between that account every now and then. So thank you for watching till the end. I will see you next week in back in the 2018 era, when I was still recording stuff with my own old headphone microphone. I started YouTube with this old headset that served me well for a good number of years until I broke it back in 2018, and then invested into this Yeti microphone that I've been using ever since, which is obviously much better. And that will probably be the last progress video that I'll ever upload from that era, because the microphone was quite shit. Did try to fix it, but didn't end up that way. This was a bit of a strange progress video given the beginning, but I wanted to clarify some thoughts that I've had recently, and I wanted to just speak to you guys a bit before the progress video started. These progress videos don't get a lot of views, but I think I clarified that at the beginning, that I've begun to accept that now. Kind of hurt for a while, not that these progress videos weren't getting that many views, but I've begun to realize now that I think for me personally, maxing in every version of the game is more important than me growing a YouTube channel, and whatever scraps that I can get on YouTube by uploading these videos is just a bonus on top. The main focus now must be to max in every version of the game. So this was a slight sneak peek into the future of where World 45 is now, the Zeta on the Dead Man mode, and I'll see you next week in the next progress video for Dead Man mode. Thank you for listening, thank you for watching, and make sure to stick around for the end credits, as that is where a lot of important information I put in at the end of these episodes. I like to give them end credits, because at the end of the day, these progress videos, whilst it's kind of embarrassing to admit this, is probably going to be the most important thing that I ever do on YouTube, and probably the most important thing that I've done in my life to date. So give me some credits at the end for the people who produce the music that I add into these videos, and all the other stuff that I want to include is important. So thank you again for listening, thank you again for sticking around, thank you for those of you who have been following the series for a long time, and more progress videos will definitely be coming out.